Right now, the future of unmanned spy planes takes flight. The military is testing a new generation of drones. They are faster and harder to detect. Here's an animation of one called the x47b. This bat-winged drone is expected to carry laser-guided bombs and even take off from aircraft carriers, giving it worldwide reach. It is just one of the latest advancements that could go a long way on the battlefield. Retired Major General James Spider Marks served as a senior intelligence officer for the coalition land forces during combat operations in Iraq. That included overseeing the unmanned drone program in the early stages of the war, so he knows these things well. He's now CEO of Invism, an education and training technology firm. General Marks, I was amazed when I saw, first of all, what this thing looks like. It's very much like one of the stealth bombers we have in our fleet, but there's no pilot. It's all controlled remotely, right?
It is. In fact, the one you just saw is programmed. Pilot will program what the flight profile is going to look like, what the mission set is going to look like, and then that thing launches and it does its thing. Certainly you can adjust it in flight, but these are all remotely done, either piloted remotely or programmed in advance of launching. And what it gives you is an amazing capability, and the unmanned aerial vehicle platform program has just exploded over the course of the last 15, 20 years.
What capabilities do they give us that we don't have now in something like the Predator drones?
Well, in this particular case, what you're seeing with these new UAVs is an ability to operate at extremely high altitudes. We're talking in excess of 60,000 feet in one particular instance with one of these UAVs. That's not been done before. And so it really is a complement of capabilities that exists right now. You have your satellites, which do tremendous work for us. They're geosynchronous and have other types of relationships to the Earth. But those things are only available when they pass during over that particular piece of terrain or for a particular mission. These UAVs at these high altitudes can act in a certain degree with a degree of autonomy because they're outside of the ground-to-air threats that might exist with some of our future competitors. And they're flexible. I mean, they've got a tremendous look-down angle. They can cover an incredible amount of space. The amount of data that they can suck up is incredible. And so I would say the one downside is you can get into what's called data overload, but that can be addressed through a bunch of software programs and great analysts on the ground.
And I know that they've been testing one of these things fueled with hydrogen. What does that mean in terms of capability?
Well, first of all, it's green, and liquid hydrogen helps in that particular instance and that it doesn't emit any pollutants. But it's also got a long track record. You know, liquid hydrogen has been used in NASA for the shuttle program since the 70s. So it's got a long track record. It works extremely well, and it's plentiful. It can be used, and in this form, it provides a great capability. You know, these high-altitude UAVs, these drones can, in some cases, can stay at altitude for 5 to 7 days.
Wow.
Clearly exceeding the current capabilities. So it's a great complement. It's a great complement to what exists today.
Retired General James Spider Marks, good to have you on. Thank you.